Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, oh, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There'll be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find the rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back to work.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through two plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, done again the second time. With a sack on this opening drive. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. As he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
46-yard line.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. That's thrown right side.
Richardson's pass.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Open man, left side, he's got it. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, L.A. Good from there, here's the point. And the Rams have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. Plant. It's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Blake London with the catch. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball is thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball is thrown too late, That's when disaster strikes.
Let's go. On first down, it's Robinson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Ball carrier. Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
From the 43. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Penix. We'll try to set up a tight end screen to Pitts. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
A
Really
7-yard
third,
gain
they
on the
need
play.
1.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pocket. He's trying to use the big frame to push forward. But I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up to the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down. Here's Matt Ariza now. They punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Come out to the 20-yard line. The Rams offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Inside the 20. 80 yards. Touchdown Rams. And it's a point attempt to follow. He gets it to go. And the Rams will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On play action. Penix. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Out defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 25-yard
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to take him down at the 37.
to number 8. Kyle
They'll break the
Pitts.
huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st down at 9.
From the gun, here is Petty. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Robinson. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Searching for some to receive to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Here comes the screen to Spears. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
While that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Rams first down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Come on. Hey. They'll turn and hand this one off. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Move.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. There's a throw right side.
Pass.
Gonna be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
On 2nd down, Richardson. That'll be intercepted. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over their 4-6.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, I think he needs to go on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. 2nd down
at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he's in.
Penix's
Great
pass.
London.
Complete to
Touchdown,
London.
Falcons.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Fairbairn's good on the point after. And the Falcons are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Falcons 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Crack all 80. Ready.
Travis Scott on the ground. And he moves forward out to the 29-yard line. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
down,
and
they need 7. On play action, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. Down the left sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Using the tight end What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Inside the 20-yard line. Jared first working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run it here with Robinson. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way out of the gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Penix. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go down the field. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
In punt formation.
Return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready? 70.
They'll begin here on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
70 rings. 70. Here we go. Set. Go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Now he'll air one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but something he needs to work on his arm strength.
Now a timeout. That's their first. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Ethan Evans.
4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. The Falcons offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
1st down, Falcons.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And he will score. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. 19 Lions. Ready. Crackle 80. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own
offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. From the 38 now, here's second down and 3. They'll stick with him again. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Rams first down.
10 at the 44-yard
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On first down, it's Richardson. Right side, completes to Nicholas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And it tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Now give on the ground, trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They run. It's out of the gun, and that's Spear. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough. And now a much more advantageous spot.
Makes it third and 1.
They'll try and run here with Spear. And the Rams are going to have a first and goal come up. They find a way to convert on third and 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
Spear. Trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Gain on the play.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Brings up third and goal.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Rams going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
The Falcons offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Might have even lost the yard there.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Bijan Robinson.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
On the ground, it's Robinson. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackle. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And it's 3rd down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Turnover on down.
Pass the 60. 18, Rodley, 18. Ready.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And this will be incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete.
It's a game
And they'll move this
of
ball
33.
way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
70. Ready, ready.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. 17 yards on the game, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now Richardson. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
19 strike, 19.
Throwing is Richardson. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Brings up 3rd
2
and
incomplete
goal.
passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal.
70 Lions, 7 Pirates.
Throwing, Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. The extra point kick is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough year.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So, in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And it's really been their inability of the offensive line to keep the quarterback upright. And it's a big reason why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. Out wide, it's Robinson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first three. It'll bring up fourth down. Fourth down, and here's Penix. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Extra point attempts to come here. The kick is good, and the Rams are able to extend the lead.
38, Falcons 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
London brought in motion. On 2nd down, Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. Now timeout Rams, that's number 2. Talk things over before 3rd down.
2 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to run the hot hand.
He's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
But just think back here in this game alone. How many drives have been undone as the result of their inability to protect the passer? They just can't keep a clean pocket, and they just keep going backwards.
Incomplete. Gary Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Rams offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And this has been the start of the season you hope for. Held serve at home, have the lead here in the 4th quarter, and now it's all about leading down that clock. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, LA. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Is good. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with 1 more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. And this has been a really impressive performance.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd down.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. He's got his tight end, that's Pitts. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons.
Atlanta.
Fairbanks able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer.
Falcons 21.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You had no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Find it. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar, top low, 18. Go.
The play action. It's Richardson. That is going to be and he's got it. Touchdown, Rams. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before the clock runs out.
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. To try to establish some tempo. We'll start this one with 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He was brought down by
2nd and 10.
Davis. No gain on
They send Godwin in motion.
2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
It's Pitts. To the right. That's Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
To number 8.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
First down.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. Finding space at the 15. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Fairbury good on the point after. And the Falcons are able to cut into the deficit.
Falcons 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
The Rams offense headed back to take over once more. These fans set to head home happy. Very solid performance by the hometown side as they finish off a very decisive victory.
Trap 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete. But it looked like early contact. Let's check the call.
Broncos. Let's go now. 7 Pirates. Panther 6. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70.
To throw, it's Richardson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Now Richardson. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Brings up 3rd
2
down
incompletions
and
to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That'll be incomplete. And we are down to likely just one more play.
Intended for his tight end.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.